Before the video starts, please go ahead and like the video and subscribe if you have not already. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check out everything. You are free. You are a guest. Hands and feet inside the ride at all times. And let's get on with the review. What's up? We're back here with another video. And you might notice things look a little bit different. I have a whole new camera set up and a whole bunch of different lights shooting at one point. And I feel like a professional right now. So I'm going to try to do this video in the best way I possibly can do it. Maybe you guys will notice a difference of sound quality because I got another mic. And if you can't notice, then I feel like I just spent $600 on all this camera equipment for no reason. But that's not why we're here. We're here to react to and to review. Man, see, this is why I don't text bitches. Like Vic Mensa. And I've never heard of a project from this dude. I've never listened to a song from dude. I really haven't. So I'm going into this blind, raw, no lube, no condom. I'm going into this just dry. I'm just going straight in. I've been talking too much. I feel like this is a good opportunity to start, and we ready to react. Let's go. The first track we gotta react to is called Dynasty. Man. Man, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I feel like, just look at the cover art. The cover art looks like this nigga at night. He ain't playing no game.
There's a lot going on, but this the Dynasty. The crazy man's keeping me up. I'm not sleeping. My fit too fresh to be doing the housekeeping. The man's cost too much music.
This little beat in the background is so eerie.
Said it's time to take these goofy niggas out rap. Drop bombs over Baghdad on these SoundCloud outcasts.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Fresh Prince, I think I know how my uncle feel. He said this dope shit's in my veins like veins.
Wait. I didn't catch that until 5 seconds later. He said, the Fresh Prince, I know how my uncle feel. Oh my God.
Shift the culture like George Bush searching for weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, okay.
But I broke on 57th Street. Mama missing.
Yo, this his flow. Oh my God, we got another 2 minutes left. Yo, this beat is evolving, bruh. Oh no.
I heard a certain that I like the danger. Pull a semi-Uzi auto fully out the robber killer hoodie. Pelly bloody.
Damn.
The classic story. I know there's no
I can't listen anymore. This is too much. That was some real shit at the end. Oh my God, bro. The intro, Dynasty. Alright, that's getting downloaded. Why do I gotta think twice? That's the flow alone reeled me in just now. Like, just hearing him spit. Alright, next track, 16 shots. Yo, man, these ads, bro. They showing LeBron. I know he crying right now because they know they're not gonna win. Like, it's just messed up. They're not gonna win. It's messed up. Cleveland is destined to take L's.
Ready for the war, we got our boots strapped. 100 deep on State Street with a troop set. The mayor line say didn't see the video 15 times. How fucked up is that? Now the police superintendent want a double back. Caught speeding up to the block like a running back. Tension is high, man, he's violate. Screaming out,
it's messed up.
Bang, bang, gang, 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 gang.
That's really messed up.
I just made me a meal and still milk. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fucking real.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. She was bleeding on the ground through her braces. Really?
When niggas don't stay in their places. But Bobby Schmurder can't even catch bail. So it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Don't fuck a black cop too. That's the same fight. You got a badge.
Yup. Black cop, white cop, it don't matter. It's not about black and white. It's about government versus citizens. It's not even about race. That was real. I like that line.
The shooter's squad car is visible as it drives past Laquan. 2 officers then exit that vehicle with their guns drawn at a southwest angle toward the sidewalk. When Laquan is about 12 to 15 feet away from the officers, the width of an entire lane of the southbound traffic, one officer begins shooting.
Wow,
One
bro.
immediately spins to the ground, and the video clearly shows
That's really a
the
messed up
officer
story.
continued to shoot.
Yeah, I like that track. It was more so less of him trying to be like this turn up rapper. He was really just saying, you know, I don't know if this is his environment, but this is how stuff is sometimes, you know. A lot of times cops do stuff and they just get away with it over and over again. That's really how it is. But I really did enjoy that line that he said about, you know, black cops, it being no different, because it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what color cop you are. If you're in that system, you're already a part of like an oppressive type of group, and you might not even know it yet. But I don't agree with him saying, you know, if a cop can kill kids, why can't Bobby Shmurda get, you know, bail? It's like, nah, bruh, because killing is killing. It's all wrong. So you don't want, you know, it's not. I always hate it when people have that mentality like, oh man, you know, so and so can get away with it, but I can't. Like, you shouldn't want to get away with doing wrong. You know what I mean? So either way, I don't think murder should be acquitted in any situation. But I do agree with his points on this, and I did fuck with the song. Next track, Danger. What's dangerous out here, bruh?
Like the second coming, as I fuck the world for the first time, and she love it.
Oh.
I think this life is the only one for me.
Oh.
You know me, I like the danger.
Oh.
95 double fisted killer when I drink it dry. But your light is up.
Oh.
Let me take you where I was.
Okay.
Southside ain't a game, but niggas ain't tailored up. Nah, ain't with cigarettes, you're going through withdrawals. And you wild with reason really why I hate you all. South real out here, shit is real out here. Young niggas really out here. When you Canada goose, it'll turn a nigga into proof. Ooh.
Come on, keep this flow going. I like this flow. I like that song. I don't think I like the beat as much in that song. But he definitely had a pretty good flow. I like the second part of the song a little bit better, where he was kind of like coming with a little bit more aggression. The beat was a little bit more subtle, so he was kind of, I don't know, he was more active in my opinion on the second part of the song. He started to go a little bit more, but it didn't last too long. But like I said, it wasn't a bad track. It's just out of the tracks that I've listened to so far, that one probably isn't my, you know, isn't my favorite. But let's move on to the next track called Nube. I already like this beat. Hold up, it's kind of eerie too. I kind of like this. Okay. Oh. Yo. Come on. Low key, this sounds like a song Young Thug would sing. Like between Tory Lanez and Young Thug, I can see either one of them singing this too. It's kind of like an addicting type of sound to it though. I sense a strong Young Thug influence in this song. I really do. I'm not hating. I'm just saying I sense it. Oh, I knew the bars was coming. Yeah. No. I was about to say yeah, but I was nah. Now it kind of sounds like Travis Scott. I'm confused, bruh. You got so many different sounds. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's probably my favorite one on there. Between that and Dynasty, I enjoyed that one. It was something about the flow. I didn't even mind him, you know, kind of using the auto-tune. Like, he made the auto-tune work for him in the beginning. So I definitely like that. And, you know, he made himself very apparent on the song, especially in the second half where he started coming up with some bars and, you know, switching the flow up and started to rap a little bit. He did really good on the hook. So, I mean, the whole song in general had a really addicting beat to it. I don't know who produced it, but I really enjoyed that song. Probably my favorite out of the whole EP that I've heard so far. So, yeah, next track, Liquor Locker. It's about to happen. I don't know. It sounds a little bit iffy right now. Now I kind of get Yo, it's weird. Like now I kind of get like a Post Malone type vibe a little bit. And like I said, it's no diss to him at all. It's just he's got a lot of different sounds. Okay.
That bitch just be hated. I just think you could do all, but you all get your song, but it's
Oh, okay, I like that. Hold up. Okay, man, I mess with this. It's like a whole nother song. It's like a whole nother vibe in one song. So yeah, I wasn't really feeling the track at first. It started to grow on me a little bit while I was listening to it. I don't know. People are probably gonna be mixed on that song. Personally, I liked it because he has so many different, you know, kind of inflections with his voice on the song. So it helped. You know, it helped the song, and you know, the beat kind of sounded kind of playful at first, and it sounded like something you wouldn't expect if you've listened to the EP so far. But yeah, he definitely made it work for him, so I enjoyed the track. Next track, Shades of Blue, and we got another ad.
$188.
Why would I pay $188 for a kayak from Walmart? Are you serious? Like, who are you advertising to? Clearly, this is from one of his shows. Or somebody's show. Does Vic know how to play the piano? Is he trying to tell us something?
Afford to get clean water, so now the poor people get the shorter end of the stick. Ain't that some bullshit? Shorty thirsty.
Sound like Flint, Michigan, bruh.
They got damn Daniel distracting you on Instagram back again with
Yup.
the right media coverage. They do it over and over like remedial subjects. Can a nigga get his basic human rights? Is that too much to ask? Should I say it more polite? And everybody broke, so we in the same boat. But would they let that bitch sink if we was white? It got me shades of blue. Cause niggas still getting tased and body slammed. And cigarettes are
Yeah.
your own, but they kill you for fam. I'm a part of him, he a part
Yeah.
of me. And I can't even spare a dollar to the movement. But I'm in a strip club spending dollars on the movement. I guess we all got room for improvement.
Okay, bro, I see you. I think the thing I like so much about that song was like, you know, he's speaking real and everything like that, and I really appreciate that. I like that, but at the same time, he also mentions that he himself is not exempt from behavior that is keeping people in the system that they're in, you know, keeping everything kind of systematic. He is not, you know, above it. And I like how he mentioned that, you know, basically, I do shit too that, you know, kind of isn't the best example. You know, I'm trying to tell you all this stuff, but I'm still a victim of it as well. So, you know, I like how he was just honest, and he was a little bit humble in the sense that he's just giving you information, but he's not exempt from accepting criticism, you know what I mean? So I like that. I fuck with that track. I really did. Last track on here, There's a Lot Going On. There's a lot going on. Oh, okay. I'm not saying I agree. I'm not saying I agree with it, but that is what happens. Like a bitch off back page, but at that stage, I was ready to swing for the fence like a batting cage. At the same time, I do health. I did acid in the studio one day and almost killed myself. As I started to fall apart, certain stars start. Yeah, and Hove getting into it over me, trying to do a joint venture. And good music still. Oh, you got Ye and Hove arguing over you, bruh? Take this W. So that was Vic Mensa. There's a lot going on. Let me start off by saying Vic Mensa is very talented as an artist, and I appreciate any artist that is able to take their story, whether it be negative or positive, and turn it into a poem, pretty much, because that is essentially what he was doing, and trying to let people in on things like police brutality, the issues that he was having with his relationship, you know, coming up in the, you know, his rap game and trying to come up in his career. While maintaining relationships with people and going through regular, you know, depressions and regrets and everything like that, and having that same kind of peer pressure that most people face, but it's a little bit more dangerous in this aspect because he mentions, you know, snorting coke and drinking and getting high and being violent and doing things that, you know, isn't just naturally a part of his being. And I don't know whether he's saying he was doing it to fit in or whatever the case, but he's saying that he did it, and he kind of is expressing himself, being 100% honest, especially on that last track. So I mess with it automatically by default because he was so humble about it. Very good project. I think if anything, people are going to have a problem with this album because it is in so many different places. You know, some songs he is, you know, like I said, talking about his bae. Other songs he's talking about his experiences. And then other songs he's, you know, strongly focusing on police brutality, like on the song 16 Shots, where he counts up to 11 and then says fuck 12. There is one bar in here that really stood out amongst anything else, and that was the beginning of the entire EP where he says, Fresh Prince, I know how my uncle feel. You can't do that. Like, no, that was great. I loved that bar. Other than that, he didn't go like incredibly, you know, deep with lyrics. He had definitely some nice bars and a lot of good stuff to say. He mentions a lot of stuff about Kanye and about Hov. In the last song, there's a lot going on. So, yeah, I just think by default, if you enjoy good music and you enjoy a different style of it, you're going to like Vic Mensa, just based off the fact that he's a different type of artist. But like I said about the things that you might not like is it has so many different directions that it's taken in. I get the idea of the EP, but a lot of people probably may not mess with it because they like projects that have one idea or one sound. And he could have put, you know, a bunch of trap beats on here and just made a turn up EP. He could have put a bunch of you know, certain things that make it easier for rappers to rap, you know. And you know what I mean when I say, you know, some rappers intentionally put beats on there that are much better than the message that they're trying to convey, so that the beat overshadows what it is that they're saying, so you really have no choice but to turn up to it, but they're not really saying anything. He could have done that, but he didn't. And I think my favorite instrumental or my favorite beat on there production wise was the intro Dynasty, or it was Nube. And I really liked both of those tracks. They both had eerie vibes to them, but they both had that point in the song where it kind of gets upbeat and it just kind of makes you want to get a little bit aggressive and turn up a little bit. So me personally, I definitely enjoyed the project, enjoyed the EP. He did a great job trying to convey his message, although there were a couple of things that he said in the song that I didn't personally agree with. He did say it, and I do respect his opinion on those things, like when he was saying something about, you know, everything being, or trying to imply that things were blacker and whiter than they really. It's not this thing that's just so cored on black people alone now. It's just one of those things where it's like government attacking citizens. It's not even just black versus white. It's like you have your own government trying to oppress you in a sense. Yeah, man, I think if he broadened the perspective on that, you know, kind of let people in a little bit further than, oh, it's just black and white, then he probably would have conveyed like a much bigger message. And it was an attempt at something great, so I appreciated it for what it was. I think out of 10, I think the album, or I keep saying album, out of 10, I think the EP is probably a 7. A 7, maybe 7.5. I thought it was a really good attempt at something great. And me personally, I just enjoyed it. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.